Ross,
Yeah,
you there?
Howard, I think we found someone who likes to talk more than Baba Booey. I can't stand Tim Sabean's voice. He's got that radio voice.
Oh, yeah?
When he was arguing with Scott, the engineer. Scott, listen, I'm not a people person, but I get things done. I solve problems. God, I wanted to shoot him.
You guys haven't heard that argument, have you?
No.
I heard some of it on the wrap-up show. This guy, Tim, has a management voice. But
Yeah,
there's another side of Tim that's, like, really cool, you know.
He's got the management mixed with the radio voice. It's just so annoying. But you could tell that Baba Booey was in the background going, "Hey, Tim, can I talk now? I'm getting bored."
All right, here we go. Here's Tim. I'll give it to you real fast. Here's Tim and Scott fighting, but we're up against the clock here, so... All right. And by the way, Tim Sabean's been eating apple strudel all morning. He doesn't have time for the cupcakes. Right? So just so you know. All morning just attacking that apple strudel like he has no friends.
That goes quick, and I figured it was some, like, animal gnawing at it like him.
Yeah, it looked like an animal had gotten loose. That bear from Bubba's studio came over here.
It looks like a goddamn coyote.
Scott, whose shoulders should this fall on? Who's responsible for all this?
There's a lot of, steps. Engineering is really responsible for hooking him up and making sure that...
Right, but that's been done. He's been...
All right, the topic is, why did Dee Snider's connection sound bad?
Or Mike Walker.
Mike Walker,
Oh,
right.
Mike Walker's, okay.
We'll get to hear that again today.
So now we just want to make sure he sounds good every Thursday.
Fine.
And whose responsibility is that?
That's my responsibility. And we've had any problems. Everything's been going smoothly up until now.
But when the email went out that said, "Hey, I want to be out there, maybe I should check it out," did anybody say, "It sounds fine, it doesn't need to be checked"? Everybody said, "That would be great because it sounds really bad."
I thought it would be great because I've heard Howard say from time to time that Mike couldn't hear himself or that maybe he didn't like the sound of it. So I actually emailed back the word, one word, great. I don't type well.
Fine.
So
okay.
They were overdriving it. The sound coming in was overdriven and it was distorting, and we needed to make sure that it was right coming into the building. Once it's in the building, it's up to you.
My fucking shoulder.
Because you're the guy that controls it in the building.
Isn't Scott funny? He just said, "I take full responsibility." And he goes, "Why is everyone throwing it on my shoulders?"
Right. Because you just took full responsibility.
You don't have respect for me, Tim. When I recommend something for you to do, you look at me like I'm a fucking asshole, all right, Tim? Don't fucking look at because you have no respect for what I do.
That's your opinion.
Okay? That's my opinion. That's right. Because I recommend things and you look at me like I'm fucking crazy, okay?
There's a road you don't want to go down.
No, I don't, but I am right now.
I'm telling you, I know what you're talking about. You don't want to go down this fucking road.
Not that. But there's a lot of things that I would say, and then I just get fucking ignored. So I just.
But having said all that, that has nothing to do with this. This just means check.
Scott, let's get into it right now.
I'm not getting into anything else. I'm not getting.
No, I want to know. You made the accusation. Now, what have I ignored?
There's audio things that I would like to do, but we don't have the
Like?
money, or we don't have the.
Well, if we don't have budget, then we don't have budget.
This is program director Tim Sabean.
Okay, what's the next one?
With you, but everybody's jumping on my.
You can't make these accusations unless you have facts to back it up. Okay, that's number one. What's number two?
I'm going to say you hired someone that I wasn't happy with to do a certain job.
So, not anybody. I need to get your approval.
No.
You really want to go down that road?
You don't need.
You really want to go down that road? Do you really want to go down that road, Scott? Okay, don't.
I'm not.
The entire audience wants you to go down.
Yes. I bet that's a special.
It's not about not hiring somebody. It's about hiring somebody that may not be qualified. That's the road.
In your opinion.
And this is
my opinion is fucking 35 years of engineering. That's my opinion. You don't have any fucking engineering experience,
How do you know?
Okay?
How do you know what my resume is?
Tim,
tell me how do you know my resume now?
You've been a program director how long?
Many years.
I know you've been in radio
what else have I done?
a long time.
On the air. What else have I
You've
done?
been
Worked in engineering. What else have I done?
Okay. All right, fine. Everybody's ganging up.
Come on, no, you make an accusation. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Bring it on.
We just talked about it.
Bring it on.
You want me to what do you want to fire me? I'm not going to bring it up.
I want to discuss it.
I'm not going to bring it
up.
I just brought it up. We discussed it. That's it. There's nowhere else to go with it.
It's good, isn't it?
What's the road they don't want to go down?
Oh, I know all about it.
I don't know anything.
Let's
that
just put it
sounds
this way.
Intriguing.
Scott was recommending somebody for a job.
Uh-huh.
And then when they didn't hire the person, he went berserk.
Oh.
Yeah.
But what's great about that is Gary says don't go down that road, and then Tim, in his management speech, just picks up on it.
Yeah.
You don't want to go down that road.
The line was, John goes, we do want to go down that road. Tim goes, no, that's a special.
Yeah, that is a special.
Scott, do you feel like your expertise is being ignored?
A lot of times, yes. Yeah, a lot of times, yeah. Things are done without consult. I can't give an example right now without
give me an example.
A lot of things are done without even talking to me. I don't have it in my head right now.
Give me the example.
I don't have it, I said.
Well, take a week then and give them to me.
It goes in my head and it goes out, all right? You don't want to fucking deal with me? Then fine.
I'll
catalog
give you all the time.
I don't catalog it in my head. I don't want to fight with him. But if you want to do it, you're the boss. If you want to do it that way, okay. I'm not going to fight with you about it. Just let it go.
What has gone wrong as a result of the decisions that were made?
I told you, it's not in my head right now that I would, could repeat to you.
Can I jump in for a second? Because I think there's a
lot of shit that goes in and out of my head. Like, all right, you don't want to do it that way, fine.
He's the world's worst arguer.
Oh, yes.
Scott the engineer, like, well, okay, give us an example of what went wrong as a result of the person I hired. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Or like saying something when you don't have all the facts.
Yeah.
Like, hey, do you have any engineering experience? Yeah, I do. All right. Oh, well.
Yeah. Typical rookie lawyer mistake.
He goes, what's my resume? And he's like, how long you been a program director?
I will get, I don't know what Scott's expertise, though, is. Even the super fan trivia was all messed up.
But everybody says to me who knows radio, I guess, says Scott is an extraordinary engineer. I mean, that's what I've heard.
I'll tell you what, he's a good bowling commentator. He's great on the Bowling Beauty show.
When I argue, it's like taking a test.
Yeah, you're the worst.
You know how you freeze
You're
up?
a bad arguer.
I'm very bad. I know that.
The one mistake, you went off the
topic.
The topic. And started something else, and that's when you
had nothing to back it up.
No. You got your ass in a jam.
In a debate bracket, you'd be like the team playing Duke in the first round.
You're angry with Tim because you had recommended someone for a job. That's
made
what
a
I
bad
heard.
pass.
And that you recommended someone for a job, and he decided not to take that person, and now you feel all hurt and shit.
Well, no, it goes a little further than that.
Go ahead.
It's just. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to, fight with him about it. And he did what he had to do, and that's
I'll give you a legitimate bitch Scott has, and I'm serious about this. The only guy not to get an iPod, everyone got one.
See, that's the whole subconscious thing. The iPod. That's why I'm really.
I agree with you there. That's a little bit of a fuck you, but
here, listen to this.
We were at K-Rock where you definitely felt you didn't get the respect, and we left there, and you were sort of deemed a pain in the ass. I don't think that's any surprise to you. So we came here, and I got to tell you, we walked in here with good blood, not bad blood, good blood. Everybody was happy to come here. You came here pretty happily. Everybody was happy to have you here.
I got to tell you,
and somewhere along the line, you're a pain in the ass again to management.
I'm not a pain in the ass.
I'm not saying that's how management sees you.
I haven't done anything to be a pain in the ass. I got to tell you, my studio was designed all wrong. I got to tell you that my studio was a pig fuck. It was designed. They came to K-Rock, and I said, this is what I need. It wouldn't cost them any more money. It wasn't any different. They got me a wrong board, and you saw it. They had an add-a board. It's a pig fuck. There's two boards connected together. It's not the right equipment. But have I fucking been a pain in the ass about that?
I worked with you every inch of the way.
We've tried, but the equipment that I
have worked together.
No,
and we've gone to a couple of times to see if we could upgrade
what I have in that studio.
But
they didn't get me the right equipment. We tried to get the right equipment, and it was shot down by the budget. So have I complained about it?
Yes. Have you been able to do the job that you need to do on the equipment that you have?
Yes, I've been able to do it, but not the way it should be done.
Right. Okay, but you've been able to turn out the products that you need to turn out.
And that's all that management cares about. They don't care if we have the right equipment. Also there's
there's only so much that I can do because I'm limited by budget. As you have a household budget, you only can spend so much. I'd like to go out and buy a Ferrari every day. I can't do that.
If it was done right from step one, then none of this would have happened.
Well, I wasn't involved in that process. That's not an excuse.
I explained to
I've been trying to be a solution to the problem and helping you. I got you the outside board that you wanted for the control room. Correct. All right. When the headphones are needed, have we gotten those? Correct. Well, have we,
broken.
have we gotten the system set up to transfer the digital stuff?
Correct.
Okay. What else? I've tried everything I can. Everything that you've come to me and we talked about, I've tried to create solutions to the problems. And there are certain things that are out of my power or out of my budget that I just can't do. And I tell you what I can and can't do.
Again, they haven't bitched about anything really.
To go to a larger issue, and again, I'm not taking sides here. I will tell you that I'm in between both.
I don't know where I've been a pain in the ass.
I'm in between both of you. No, Tim's a hard guy to irritate.
One thing,
and you have irritated.
I know what the thing is. That was a pain in the ass on. I apologized to him, and then we moved on.
You are a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You really are.
Why?
Because you always have something going on.
Because I want the right equipment? That's being a pain in the ass?
I don't know. It's just everybody always ends up hating.
That's for the
Doesn't
show.
Mel hate you?
That's for the show.
Mel hates him?
I think Mel hates
Let's
Scott.
not bring up the Mel thing.
Does Mel hate you?
Mel's hard to figure out. I don't think he hates me, but
everyone hates you.
It was funny when Tom came up a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And Mel and Tom were in the hall, and I walked by, and Mel goes, "Here's Tom. You know Tom. Remember Tom? He's the guy that fucked you." I'm like, okay.
Well, listen, there you go.
He wasn't
That's
the only
funny.
one that fucked me.
What's up?
Yeah, Mel wasn't fond of him when we left the other station.
Right.
What happened was Scott used to do overtime for us, and he started complaining. And he was making good money doing overtime, but he was complaining about something. So Mel said, "No overtime for Scott ever." And we got to a point where we really needed him, and it was no overtime for Scott specifically ever again.
Well, the problem at that point was there was just so.
It's always a problem.
But you're the only person that I know that Mel's made an edict just for one person.
There was just he loves
Didn't
me.
Scott
he loves
ask
me.
for like $1 million when he first came to Sirius?
I did.
Yeah. He asked for $1 million.
It was something crazy.
That was it was $1 million.
He did. He asked for $1 million.
Who would fucking believe that I wanted $1 million anyway?
Oh no, you asked for $1 million. You did.
No, I did, but who would believe I would be serious about?
People think you're nuts.
Then why would you ask for it? Who else? When we all were talking salary, who else joked besides
Were you
you?
looking for a 15-year deal or something? I don't know.
$1 million year deal.
That's right, $1 million year deal.
Guys, is everything okay now?
Everything's good. Everything's good. No problem.
It's made by man.
It's made by man. We can solve it by man.
I kissed his ass again. Don't worry about it.
Scott, where does this come from, though? I mean, why continue to get this angry?
I'm not angry.
Believe me, everything's not good.
What? What does that mean?
Is this just a ploy by you to appease management, or is this why you're coming back around on this issue?
I'm fine. I don't know what the fucking problem is.
Well, you get angry.
I didn't come back around on any issue.
You said your piece, and now you're okay.
Yeah, it's usually what I do.
So everything's fine. There's no pent up animosity, nothing.
No, it's all about the iPod.
All right. I see you've moved on.
Yeah, it's no fucking big deal. When people push me, though, that's when it becomes a big deal. I said it wasn't a big deal. No, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. No, it's fine. It's over. No, I want to know. So
I'll back off. I don't want you to pull
back
another,
off. Don't push me.
I see what you've done to Ganji.
That's right. The cameramen are in.
Screw up.
You got it, Howard.
I mean, no, just kidding.
And you, I have an issue with you too. Now I can move fast.
The fastest I've ever seen Scott.
And we're here at Bug Central. Somebody wrote in the email, a couple of people, don't talk about the bed bug situation, it's boring. And I said, well, sorry, it's on my mind, I'm a neurotic. And I don't even think it's being neurotic. Who the fuck wants these bugs in their house?
I was informed yesterday that there was never a bug and there are no bugs.
Who told you that?
Someone very high up in the company.
Scott Greenstein?
Yeah.
That's what he told. He doesn't, he's crazy. I said, Scott, you don't see them. You can't. That's why you need dogs to sniff them out.
But I think these dogs might be making you crazy.
But no, they're not.
They're not?
No. Everything makes me crazy, but not those dogs.
But not those dogs.
Meanwhile, I'm wearing this hazmat suit.
Are you? Let me see.
Yeah. What I do is when I get here, I change into this. Doesn't fit me that great, but it's not bad.
I thought you just had on a white...
No. This is a hazmat suit. This is a protective area, protective skin.
It's protective clothing.
It's completely sealed. As you can see, there's no pants.
You got, like, bands around your wrists so that nothing could get in.
Right.
And around your legs, I would imagine.
Of course. You can see I have an anti-bed bug emblem. Patch. It went on the back as well. I believe it's there. I don't know if it's still there.
No, it's not.
It's not. Okay. Bed bug's got that.
I thought it was just a cool sweatshirt.
No, nothing cool about this. This is it's weird. I wore a really nice outfit for the television show today, and I don't know what to do. I could fire Ralph. I think I'm wearing this every day because what I do is I have a plastic container back there. My jacket and my bag are in there.
Uh-huh.
That way nothing can get in there.
Right. You're sealed,
I'm
hermetically sealed.
I'm basically sealed off from the rest of society. My psychiatrist said I have to live my life and just go ahead and, live my life. But,
You're living your life in a hazmat suit.
Yeah, right. I'm not happy about it. I don't want to look like this on camera.
It's actually a good look for you.
Is it?
Yeah,
Good.
I like it.
Why don't we just have a Howard Stern show uniform? That way. So what I will do is Gary dresses me for the show. He helps me get my boots through the hazmat suit.
I hope they got that on camera.
Oh, they did. I heard the cameras whirring when I was getting helped. I didn't ask for his help. He just immediately likes to serve me. He's like, Beulah. It's very warm in this suit.
I would imagine so, because there's no air in this studio today.
Not only that, this suit smells. It almost smells like tobacco, but it's a plasticky kind of smell. It stinks to high heaven.
Oh, so now you're going to be sick from that.
I don't know. And then, so they found the bed bugs in my car. On top of finding them, they must have been in here, and I dragged them in. Or they must have been in the car, and I dragged them here. But I'm assuming it's reversed because they had them up on the 37th floor, and on our floor, and all kinds of places.
So what did they do with the car?
Well, it was supposed to be an hour yesterday where they put the car under extreme heat, and then the bugs die in the heat. Ronnie comes in this morning, and he says, well, they're going to take the car for 24 hours. I said, well, what are they doing? He goes, oh, they're pumping poison gas into the car.
Oh, great.
So I don't even want to use my car anymore. Pumping. I said, Ronnie, why would you?
Why can't they steam the car?
I said, Ronnie, why did you allow them to pump poison gas into the car? He goes, well, the guy said it's safe. I go, I don't want to sit in there, and you don't want to sit in there with poison fucking gas. Poison fucking gas.
How could poison be safe?
The guy says it's safe. I go, what is his credentials? I mean, what is he, a scientist? How does he know it's safe? He knows it's safe. What is he? And then he tells me the guy, actually, it says a moving and storage company. It's not even an extermination company. So I don't know.
Where did he take this car?
I don't know what he did, but they're pumping this car that I'm never using again. I don't know. Ronnie could drive for somebody else. I'm not getting in a car that was pumped full of poison gas. What the fuck is wrong with them? Just steam the car. Well, they were worried because you're Howard Stern. They want to make sure they get it all.
They want to kill you.
I go, well, I'm not sitting in there. Poison gas. Rombo, what is this poison gas? Did you ask him what the name of the drug is that they're pumping? The gas? I mean, I'm going nuts from this.
Look at you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Why are you yelling at me, man? You're the one who told me to get the car straightened out.
Yeah, get it straightened out, but use your head.
Fucking dog goes in and he walks around, smells some bullshit in there, and I'm getting yelled at.
No, you're getting yelled at because why would you allow them to put poison?
Because this is what they told me to do. Tim said they approved it.
Tim
to go
doesn't
up
know
there.
shit.
This is the process. This is the best way to do it.
The best way, but I got to sit in there. I don't want to be exposed to chemicals. I'm completely fucking paranoid.
Dude, I understand that. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to do this either. Believe me.
I know.
They're gonna fuck up my. I'm afraid they're gonna fuck my car up.
Poison gas. Who wants to sit in there? I got a dog that goes in there. I mean, I don't want to be in with poison gas.
Well,
Who told you it was safe? The guy from the moving and storage company?
No, that guy who from that company, the one who did all this bullshit here.
Well, how do we know what he knows what he's doing? When did he get into the business?
I don't know.
Of poison gas.
I don't know. This is what I was told to do, and this is what I
wish.
did.
You know what? Always check with me because I'm really good about.
I told you I was going in.
No, I know, but I didn't. You should have called me poison gas. When you hear poison gas, say I'm calling Howard. I don't want any poison gas.
He'd rather the bed bugs than the poison gas.
Use Howard for your brain. You're going to be a lot better off. I'll think. Let me do the thinking. You know you need my help.
If you left it up to me, the fucking car would have went nowhere. I would have just left it the way it was.
I think Hitler used poison gas.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. There's a new method now.
I can't see there's anything wrong. I could have taken the goddamn car to the car wash and had them steam it out.
Right. I agree. The guy said for an hour he's going to put it under
they were supposed
heat.
to come. It started off, they were coming here for an hour and down. They're going to do it here and the whole thing. And I said, fine, no problem. And then it turned out to this whole thing.
Why couldn't they do the 1 hour process and put the dog in there and see if it worked? I mean, why did we have to put poison gas in a car?
I don't know, dude.
Poison fucking gas.
I don't know, dude.
For 24 hours. That just doesn't sound right.
It's more than 24. I had to drop it off there yesterday after I...
Tell him to stop. Oh, my God in heaven. I don't want to sit in there. Neither do you,
so
trust me.
it's been gassed already.
Oh, yeah. Here's a few rules from now on. If you hear the words poison gas in any scenario, call Howard. Whenever you hear poison gas, those two words should trigger something.
You know, if I didn't want to listen to anybody. I wanted to do my own thing. I would
let them buy the car now. Let them just give them the car. Tell them they can keep it. I don't want it.
Yeah.
I'll fucking get a pet. You get a pedicab and drive me.
Yeah, thank you.
You pedal. You fucking pedal me to work.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Benji.
Benji, what's fucking Benji doing wrong?
He's writing over there.
He didn't write anything.
All right, whatever.
Fucking Benji.
Blame me for this whole thing.
But what
are you blaming me for,
when you
man?
hear poison gas, say,
Who do you work for?
They said the gas.
You know I'm the asshole who sits in there. You know I'm fucking crazy.
Dude, they said it wasn't the same thing they told you here, that it's not going to harm you.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they told me.
Yeah, they didn't use poison gas here. Notice that.
Well, they said gas.
Mel Karmazin sits here. That's why they don't use poison gas. When the shithead like me sits here, that's when they whip out the poison gas, you fuck. Not you.
Blaming me for?
I'm blaming you.
Yeah, you're
wish you would have
blaming me,
called me.
yelling at me.
Call me.
Fucking blaming me for?
Poison gas.
Yeah, you think I want to leave my...
This is what happens.
You think I want to leave my car with this guy up there?
People get overzealous with me. They want to please me, and they...
Oh, you got to go do this. This is the way it has to be done.
No. I want to
make Howard happy.
Howard, yeah, everyone wants to make Howard happy.
Yeah, do you know?
I'm a shithead. Don't make me happy. Just treat me like the rest of the people. I don't want poison gas in my car. I don't know what the residue is off of that thing. Why not blow up the car to kill the bed bugs? That's what we should do. Mr. Mund, we're going to take a stick of dynamite and blow this fucker up, and I'm going to guarantee you.
Won't be any bugs.
Talk about overkill. Poison gas. I'm not getting in a car that had poison gas. I mean, who the fuck is authorizing that?
So now, Ronnie, how are you getting a new car?
Leave me alone.
Yeah, have this company buy you a new car.
I gotta go.
You know he's not going to get in the car
I can't take this anymore.
Ask Scott Greenstein is sitting there every day with poison gas.
All right.
He knows so much about bugs. These fucking guys are pissing me off. And who's yelling at you? I just wish you would call me. He knows I think for him.
This is his first thought, and look at it.
Oh, my God. You're an exterminator? Hello?
Hey.
Did you ever hear of using poison gas in a car?
No, actually, we don't do that.
You're an exterminator, right?
Yeah. Yes,
and what do you usually do
with
cars?
They took this car up to a place that, a storage company.
Well, they probably had to use a space like that to gas it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sitting in there. I'm not kidding the fuck around. I'm done.
Don't have to do, Howard, you don't even have to do it like that. You can just have, you got Benji screwing up all the time. Have him go down there with a steamer and steam out your car.
What I heard was they were going to put the car in the steam for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, fine, go ahead and do it. Next thing I know, I'm hearing poison gas this morning. And I'm like, dude, I got to sit in there.
They don't need it. You don't need to do it like that.
Yeah, but it's already done.
It's overkill. And I'm paranoid. I will not sit in a car. I'm not sitting in it. I'm not fucking with anybody. I'm not sitting in a car that's had poison gas introduced for a 24-hour period. It doesn't sound right. Let Mel Karmazin sit in it.
Did they say anything about
let the boss of the company sit in there for a year, and then I'll go sit in it. I'm not doing it. Fuck everyone. Fuck all of you. I come to this fucking company, and I'm getting fucking bugs all over me. Now they're putting poison gas in my car. Forget it. Forget it. I'm done. Buy me a new goddamn car. I'm not sitting in there. Fuck that. Poison gas, 24 hours. A guy who owns a storage company is telling everyone that's what you got to do. And don't worry, it's safe. Well, what the fuck? Where'd you get your degree? What scientist am I talking? Poison fucking gas? You got to fucking be kidding me.
They didn't happen to mention what poison gas they're using, did they?
No, Ronnie doesn't know.
I didn't ask. They told me it was safe.
And it wasn't even gas. It wasn't poison gas. They told him it was gas.
Poison gas.
He just said it was gas. He didn't even know.
Ronnie came in this morning and told me they putting in. This is in my car this morning. He picked me up in his fucking SUV, whatever you got there. I said, how'd it go yesterday? He goes, I still don't have the car. I said, you speak to the guy? What's going on? I don't understand. I thought they were going to do an hour of steaming. No, they got it in a bubble. They got to take it to his warehouse, and they use poison gas. I go, poison gas? He goes, yeah, that's what the guy told me. He says, they tell me it's fine. I go, poison? The word poison doesn't sound right.
Well,
in a car.
Again, when he came in here, he said, I don't know if it's poison. He said,
He said to me this morning, poison. Yeah, now he's saying it because he hears I'm not going to get in his car. Now he's nervous. I don't care. I'm not getting in. The company can buy me a brand new car. Ronnie, order a new limo. I'm not getting in that fucker. Poison gas? Last time I heard poison gas was at Auschwitz. Get in here. Poison gas.
We're giving you a shower.
Everyone's an expert. I love all these guys are experts. Half of these fucking guys never even gone to college. They're all experts on chemicals. It's bullshit. Fucking surrounded by chemicals. Hey, this guy says he knows what the chemical is. Hey, Peter, hi.
Hey, Howard.
What is this chemical?
Well, it's a gaseous form of DDT.
Oh,
Great.
you love DDT.
Yeah, not in my car.
You got your wish.
Yeah, I love that they put that in the car.
Yeah, they didn't put any more in your car than they would put on an African village, so it's okay.
Ah, you're fucking around.
Yeah, this
you don't
guy
even
doesn't
know
what he's talking about.
Asshole. Meanwhile, DDT. Thank you.
It's probably nitrogen.
Well, let's get somebody
Nitrogen.
who doesn't start with jokes to tell us something.
Yeah.
It's nitrogen, guys.
Yeah, okay, you know.
In your car.
All right.
I love you, man. Love you too, Robin.
Hey, Mark, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, love your show, man.
Thank you.
Listen, you got every reason to be nervous about them things. I had them in my house. My neighbor was a junker. He brought furniture home. It came through the cracks in the walls into my couches. I woke up scratching, blood all over me. We had to get rid of everything. I wind up moving out of the house out of the apartment, rather. It ruined everything, and for months afterwards, my wife would wake up, slapping her body, itching. It gets in your head, and it screws you up.
Right. Well, I'm sitting here in a hazmat suit being told that my car now has poison gas.
Well, now all you need is a gas mask.
Yeah. Now I'll walk in with a spacesuit.
Absolutely. They're crazy, them things. They get in your head, too, because you think they're all over you all the time, especially when you get bitten by it. It's the worst thing, and it really attacked me. I got them really bad.
Guy had to move out of his apartment and throw away what'd you throw away your furniture?
Everything, Howard. The landlord, they came in and they got organ in there and they steamed and everything like that. You have to check 10 minutes after they left, me and my wife were checking the couches. They steamed and everything. They were in the couches and everything. We had to wind up suing the owner to get we didn't even get half of our stuff back.
Keep making fun of me in this hazmat suit, Robin, but you'll be wearing one soon. Trust me.
Get
fitted.
Time and you all have them on.
Goddamn right. Thank you. This guy knows.
Love your show.
Thank you. Yeah, okay. I'm fucking crazy. They better bring back this DDT. I went on a website. I've been researching about this DDT. And turns out a bunch of hippies, just like I said yesterday, got rid of it. And there was no scientific data. They did test after test on this DDT. It had gotten rid of malaria in Africa. There were no such things as bed bugs. And all this so-called science. This is from a website called Junk Science. They debunk all the bullshit.
Yeah, I'm hearing that there was a book that was written by some woman, and everybody's been...
DDT prevented 500 million human deaths due to malaria that otherwise would have been inevitable.
Yeah, jumping all over her.
Here. Some mosquitoes became resistant to DDT. And you know how everyone says, the bed bugs became resistant? No, nothing became. They were gone. No one became.
No, there were some naturally resistant bed bugs to DDT.
Rachel Carson sounded the initial alarm against DDT, but represented the science of DDT erroneously in her 1962 book, Silent Spring. She's a hippie.
Yes, that's what I was talking about. That woman. She's the one who started all the DDT.
She started these experiments on quail and pheasant eggs, and it turned out DDT was introduced through the breeding system. They doused these quail with tons of fucking DDT, and still, in the control group, the DDT didn't ruin any eggs. It was all horseshit. It was hippies. They used DDT to start this environmental movement and to get control in the government. And DDT was a big victory for them. But that's it. There's no scientific evidence whatsoever that DDT did anything to the environment. And it was so minuscule, the amount that they were using, that it was spread out. This DDT is the only thing that will kill these bed bugs once and for all. And no one's using it because of some hippies. And here's the hippie. I forget her name already. Rachel, whatever her name. Something. Rachel Kishman Tuchas. I mean, she did me a favor. Got rid of DDT. And, listen, the hippies, they want bugs to have the same rights as people. Listen, I'm not for it. I'm for people.
You're for different rights for the bugs.
Yeah, I don't think there's no politics when it comes to bugs. And that's a quote from the fucking Fly. All right? And I know what I'm talking about. If you remember, Brindlefly says...
That's right. He was examining bug politics, and there weren't any.
He said, there are none. Remember that scene? Ay. Fucking poison gas. Let Scott Greenstein and Mel Karmazin use that car. Whatever car they're using, I'll use. We'll swap cars. You guys sit in the fucking poison gas. What is this?
Well, how did they get involved in decisions for your car?
Well, what happened was, I said, guys, now I've brought them from here into my car, obviously. So they were gracious. They said, okay, here, use our guy and get your car checked out and, get it gassed up. Whatever it is they do. But I don't know. These guys, I guess they're such... and it's like $3,000 what they did. All you had to do was the steaming, but I don't know. I don't want to get in a car full of poison gas. I have to be told more about this. And I know what they're going to say. It's perfectly safe. How do I know it's safe? How do we know anything's safe? At 9/11, the workers went down there. They were told, get down there. The air is safe. The EPA told them the air is safe. All these guys are dropping dead now. Every one of them. All those brave guys who went down there to help out.
They're all sick, yeah.
They're all sick. The lungs, everything's all fucked up. Listen, they used to say cigarettes were safe. They told people they were healthy for you. That they literally added to health because they calmed you down. And also, they had all kinds of theories that cigarettes were safe. They told us this. So 10 years from now, when I got fucking emphysema and I'm dying, they'll say, well, you know what? We didn't know. We didn't know. I don't want to sit in a car that's been poison gassed. I didn't bargain for that. I know I'm nuts. I know everyone's like, hey, man, come on, let's go. You're crazy. You're paranoid. Okay, I'm paranoid. What do I need that for?
Now, what did your psychiatrist say?
Go live your life. Let people poison gas you. He's a genius. He's another fucking genius. You got to trust your instincts in life. Not a psychiatrist, not anyone. Sitting in poison gas doesn't sound safe to me. Oh, good, we get the car back today. All right, no problem. There's no residue on the seats. No, it's okay. We're going to close the windows, run the ventilation system. Oh, that's perfect. A bunch of horse shit. I mean, what is this? And no, the hippies won't let us get DDT. Fuck these hippies. I fucking hate hippies. Hey, man, bugs have rights too. Go fuck yourself. Done with hippies. You know, they used to tell you asbestos was safe. They put it in every building. They put it in every home. Asbestos. Guess what? It's not safe. They put it in every home. Oh,
now
yeah.
You got to get somebody in a hazmat suit
to remove it.
To come and remove it.
And you got to pay them a fortune to remove it because they're like, dude, this is life-threatening just to touch it. I mean, come on. Don't we have enough examples of people saying, don't worry, it's safe? All these chemicals are natural. Yeah, of course, they come from something. Of course they're natural. You know, ice cream's natural in a sense. It's not good for you.
Well, it was natural before they took it apart.
Right.
And took out
it's not even natural.
Active ingredient.
Yeah. So there you go. I remember they used to build homes with asbestos. I remember I went to buy a house on Long Island with an old home.
Any of these older homes.
And the guy says to me, well, there's asbestos in this house.
Insulation, get the asbestos
You
going.
have to have it removed. I said, well, forget it. What does that entail? He goes, oh, it's very expensive. People have to come in hazmat suits and remove it. I go,
and you can't be there.
So they told all the people that put, asbestos in their homes, it was safe. Then they told people you can use lead is natural.
And lead paint.
Lead paint. They said lead is natural. Don't worry about it. You can use lead paint. Kids die. They ate the fucking paint chips, the fumes from the lead. You know, and they told people it was safe. Oh, but the government says it's safe. The bug guy says it's safe. The guy who owns the fucking storage house says it's safe. It's safe. I'm the one got to sit in it. You sit in it if it's so safe. Fucking nuts. Well, and I'm crazy. All right, so I'm crazy. Shit. Joey Boots, you're on the air.
What's up, Howard?
Hey, man.
Hey, brother. Ronnie's fucking stupid, man. Like, what kind of Jew wants to get into a gas chamber? Hey, first off, I'm not scared of that stuff, though. And High Pitch Eric, I was talking to him. He's not scared of it. How about you put Ronnie at our beck and call and let him drive us all over Manhattan?
Yeah, we'll see if you guys die.
They'll be our canaries in the coal mine.
Yeah, but you want to know the truth? The thing is that I believe it's just exposure over a long time. Like, in other words, you can probably take a ride in there and survive it. I think, like, you know.
It's every day.
Yeah, it's the same with all that. It's like lead in like China and stuff like that.
Yeah, like this, the concrete that they make in China now is all the drywall. It's all fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, you know, throughout history, throughout mankind, we've seen this. With cigarettes, they told us that it was safe. Lead paint, they told us it was safe. They told us that asbestos was safe. They told us that the air, thalidomide was safe. Women could take it for their pregnancy, and now all their kids were born deformed. You could go down to 9/11 and do a cleanup. Don't worry, the air quality is it's acceptable. It's all horseshit. Some guy is going to tell me now to get in a fucking car that they've just sprayed with poison gas for 24 hours? Forget about it.
Yeah. You're trusting a guy that became an exterminator for a living.
Yeah, I mean, he's not an exterminator. He has a storage facility.
No. The storage guy didn't gas the car, did
that's
he?
who did it.
Where did Ronnie find these people?
No, Ronnie didn't find the people. This company got involved.
With the lowest bidder.
Yeah, no one consulted me. I would have said no poison gas. Forget it. I'd rather sit with bed bugs. I mean, it's ridiculous. They fucking ruined your car, dude.
Let us use your limo.
Yeah, Joey, you can ride around in it with Ronnie.
Go fuck yourself, Joey. Mind your goddamn business. You're an idiot.
Well, you don't want to be in there
fucking
either.
Asshole.
You don't want to be in there. He's right.
Fucking big dope.
Yeah, I'll lick your ear again.
Yeah, you fucking asshole. You
Why
touch
you
me
mad at
again
him?
and I'll bust your goddamn fucking head open.
Yeah, you didn't bust my head open that night.
Yeah, okay, Joey. All right.
Talk.
Yeah, do it again.
You all talk.
Do it again, asshole.
You all talk, Ronnie.
Do it again, big shot.
Ronnie.
Yeah, all right.
Ronnie, you're my bitch.
Yeah, okay.
Why are you mad at Joey? What did he do? What's he saying that's so bad?
Moron.
He's
It's not
saying-
my fault, dude. I'm not the one who was told to bring the fucking car there.
He didn't say it was your fault.
No, he said I'm an idiot and I'm the one who's. What am I thinking? I'm not. What am I thinking? I'm going to call the guy and wake him up right now. You want to talk to him?
Yeah.
All right. I'll have Gary get him on the phone.
He's going to say it's safe.
My fucking balls.
Don't break my balls.
he doing?
You don't
He's
want to be
throwing-
in that car either.
I don't give a shit.
He doesn't care.
Angry troll.
Yeah, like, who is he angry
What
with?
is he upset about now?
I don't know.
He's trying to deflect any kind of like anger you might have at him.
I'm not angry with him. He just should have used his head.
He's just assuming you are because you usually are.
I'm not angry with him. I'm just getting in his car.
But
No,
I don't
don't
know
give
what
him
he's
a
all
car.
upset about. Joey just called and said, give me a ride.
Joey didn't say anything bad about Ronnie.
No.
No, I just called him a little troll.
Well, everybody does.
That's his nickname.
Yeah, big deal.
LT.
He didn't say anything wrong.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
When are we doing lunch? I'm your new neighbor now, man.
Oh, no. Leave me alone. I ain't looking for that, Joey.
Fuck West, baby.
All right. Thanks, Joey.
Come on, baby.
How you doing, Joey?
I'm doing good, Robin. I love you, baby.
I love you too.
All right. Thank you, Joey.
All right.
Watch out for Ronnie. You're on his shit list.
I'll kick his ass. I'll lick his ear.
Thank you, Joey. Boy, Ronnie's an odd guy, huh?
Yeah, that was a strange outburst.
He doesn't understand when people are talking to him. He gets crazy. He's upset. He's upset with himself.
Yeah, but calm down. It's done. What's done is done. Let's deal with what we do now.
Yeah. One way or another, you got to get a new car. Poison gas. I mean, what the hell is doing that? I mean, this is insane. Yeah, Mark, you're on the air.
Hey, now,
Yeah.
Hey, now.
Hey, yeah, it's just like in New Orleans when they built all those fucking trailers for people, and people, the levels are like 100 times what they normally should be, and people were dying.
Yeah. Well,
the other thing is that, I mean, you ever seen these commercials where they test these cars out? Oh, this is, it's good in the Arctic, it's good, they put these heat lamps on it.
Yeah.
I mean, they got it up to like 400 or thousands of degrees. All they had to do was put your car in like a paint booth and heat it up.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why they had to go do overkill on my car.
The other thing is, in the limo, I'm sure they got a couple of filters that filter the air inside for the AC and stuff. They ain't going to go through the trouble of taking apart the fucking dash and changing those.
Of course not. I mean, it's ridiculous. They're putting poison gas in the car, then you turn on your air conditioning. What do you think, it doesn't blow out? It's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. They just fucking wrecked a fucking beautiful car. Yeah, what is it?
So the moles are telling me we just missed a Tim Ronnie Screamfest in the hallway.
Really?
Arguing over whose idea it was to send the car.
Oh, God.
I mean, those two guys, they don't give a fuck.
This is the greatest show on earth.
Who would allow a guy to pump poison gas into a car? That's insane. A little discussion. Discuss with Howard. Howard knows. Yeah, remember they told everyone, go down to 9/11 there. Don't worry about it. To be part of the cleanup. The air is fine. Don't you worry about it. I mean, come on. What am I, a fucking moron? Pumping poison gas into a car. I'm not up for that. I didn't come to work for that. I'm not looking for that. No. I mean, this is insane. I mean, what is going on down here? Hey, I'm excited. I'll change topics because I don't know what else to do.
Well, you have to get a new car. It's
great.
At the end of story.
Yeah, that'll be easy.
There are plenty of cars in the world.
Yeah, well, just rent me a different car. Let Ronnie drive it. Get rid of that fucking thing.
It's a simple solution.
And Scott, Tim, and Mel can drive around in it. They can use it all
You
they
like
want.
fast cars?
Yeah, you like fast cars? Well,
You like fast cars?
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'll let them use it. It'll be the company limo. I'm not using it. I mean, what is this? Suddenly I'm in a nightmare. I show up for work and I'm in a nightmare. Poison gas. Boy, am I sorry I had a dog check that car. And then they go, well, these chemicals are safe, but the dog can't smell them for a month. I go, well, why can't the dog smell them if they're safe? Oh, well, we don't want to mess them up. But
what could mess him up if they're safe?
None of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. Well, why would it mess him up? Let him smell that shit. Let me see if he drops fucking dead. I mean, oh, no, but he's getting a concentrated dose. Oh, I see. Yeah. Hey, King.
Yeah, I just want to, I like Ronnie and shit sometimes, but this is ridiculous. He should be the one that tell the people that I don't think it's safe for Howard to get in that car like that.
Listen, Ronnie's a simple guy. They tell Ronnie what to do, and he just does it. He should know better. He should always check with me. He should say, listen, Howard's the brains of the outfit. Let me check with him. But he always wants, if he had checked with me, I would have said, Ronnie, get your car out of there.
He just listened.
He's obedient.
Well, why should he check? He shouldn't even have to check with you. He should know in his own mind and say, listen, I'm not going to put...
He doesn't know. That's what I'm telling you. Very childlike.
How old is he?
He's only 62.
Are you serious? He's 62?
Yeah.
When he's 70, he's going to be able to make his own decisions.
He's about 8 years away from maturity.
He's still wearing the mock necks?
I love the guy, but I mean, when you hear poison gas, you better stop and think for a minute.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, they're going to put poison gas in the car, and then I'm going to get in.
You're going to pump what in my car? Go ahead. Poison gas? How long? 24 hours? Okay. I get in this morning. I go, Ronnie, how did this all happen? He goes, well, they're going to put a bubble over the car at the storage place. I go, you mean it's not a extermination company? He goes, no. They took it to a storage place, and the storage guy, he fumigates all the time, all the furniture, and he was going to take your car, and he decided he's going to wrap it up in a bubble, and then he's going to pump poison gas in for 24 hours.
That sounds safe.
I go, what? No, that doesn't concern you? Well, he told me it's safe. Yeah, good. I'm glad it's safe. Good luck. God, you can drop me as a client.
Sounds fine.
Oh, the poison gas car. Okay, great. Perfect. Where are we going? Oh, that's right. Oh, we're going to take a 2.5-hour drive? Good. I should fucking come out with cancer.
And then
It's totally safe except for the tumors growing on the back of your head.
And then he gets mad at you.
I told him, man, turn it into a hearse. Because you might as well.
Those are the only safe people.
Dead people.
Car.
That car should be working in a funeral home.
Yo, I went to somebody's house yesterday. I'm serious, yo. They had so many kids in there and roaches. I have never in my life seen anything like that. Dude, it was in the daytime. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and roaches was climbing on the wall.
Disgusting. All right. Thank you.
I was dying, yo.
King of all blacks. Ronnie, what did the guy say that... Hey, Ronnie, what did the guy exactly say to you?
Get your ass in here.
I want to find out. Maybe I can...
Because his story was changing. I mean, he's like a guy who's being questioned by the police over and over again. The story keeps changing.
No, he told me this.
That's why you know he's guilty.
I listened very carefully to what he said this morning. Where's Ronbo? I got to find...
phone with somebody.
Yeah, of course he should be. He should be on the phone with his fucking insurance company.
He's on the phone. I heard him say, tell him not to do something. But we told him that you want to talk. He was like, I'm on the phone.
On the phone. It's too late. It's too fucking late. Who's he talking to?
I think the guy, but I'm not positive.
The guy's like, yeah, it's safe. It's safe.
The storage guy.
No, the pesticide guy. The exterminator guy. Not the store. I don't think he has the... Maybe he has the storage guy. Storage guy. Storage guy got a hold of the car, is pumping it full of poison gas, and told Ronnie it'd be safe.
In a bubble.
Seriously, Gary, if you heard they're going to pump poison gas into your car, wouldn't you do some checking?
Well, yeah, I would, but with you, I would, like, that would be a big buzzer for me, because I know how you are about anything weird.
Well, aren't you the same way?
Yeah, but
you got kids?
But you especially. I was just like, Howard doesn't like weird stuff, especially in an enclosed place.
Call me nuts.
No, I'm not saying you're nuts. I'm just saying that you're sensitive to it. He listens to the show. He knows you.
He doesn't know me.
I think he's insinuating that because Tim said it was okay, that was sort of the go-ahead.
Oh, Tim. Tim doesn't know a thing. Tim thinks everything's okay.
Tim knows as much as the storage guy.
Yeah, I had to go over this 50 times with Tim. I'm the one who said to Tim, if they have bugs on the 37th floor, don't you think we ought to have a dog come check us on the 36th floor? Absolutely.
Your point is valid and well taken.
Yeah. Tim doesn't know a thing about this. I go, Tim, how are you going to know there's no more bugs in here unless a dog comes in? Absolutely, we're going to get the dog in here. I show up on Monday, there's no dog.
Well, because the dog can't be here.
Yeah, I mean, Tim doesn't know a thing.
I have a good sensitivity as to what goes on here.
Tim knows whether Pharrell should be on at 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock. That's what Tim knows. Other than that, Tim is not an expert on poison gas. Ay.
Now, have you done anything to double check at your house now, like you usually do with the dogs?
Yeah, we're safe.
You're safe.
Yeah, thank God.
That's the best news yet.
Yeah. I mean, we're in pretty good shape, so that way. So far, so good, but I'm trying to keep them out of my house. It seems like in New York, you're fighting a losing battle. Tim, what's going on with poison gas being pumped into the car?
I told Ronnie, I said, stop the process. It hasn't been...
Stop the process.
I said, stop the fucking car process. Enough of this craziness. Seriously. I told him, I said, stop the process of the car before it goes in and go get it steamed.
It's in already. What are you talking about?
No, it's not in. It hasn't been processed yet.
How do you know that?
Because that's what Ronnie just told me, and he's calling the guy right now.
Bullshit.
Well, I'm telling you.
What have they been doing with the car all night?
What's that?
What have they been doing with the car?
They held it to have it processed today. So they put a stop on. He's going to put a stop on it, and they'll have it steamed.
Yeah, and then the dog will smell it.
Exactly.
And if the problem's solved, great. And
solved.
Let's get a private company, a separate company from the extermination company
with another dog,
with a different dog.
Okay, got it.
I want an independent company sniffing that car.
And exactly. Okay, fine. Whatever.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying. Absolutely.
You guys need me.
But this is the first I'm hearing about poison gas. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
No.
What the?
You can use the car. I ain't getting in there. And I know they've done it already. Why did they had it all yesterday? What did they do?
He dropped it off yesterday afternoon, so they didn't.
How do you know that?
Because believe me, it's a process. It's a 24-hour process. There's no way they could have gotten that
If it's a 24-hour process, why didn't they start the process already?
Well, I don't know.
You're acting like everybody's can-do people, and they do things right away.
You're guessing that the process hasn't started. Why are you lying? Wait, Tim, look at me. Tim, I'm a lawyer. Well, look at me.
Yes, sir.
Do you know for a fact they did not start the process?
I know from according to what Ronnie told me.
Ronnie doesn't know a thing.
All right, then we don't know a thing.
Ronnie knows as much as Mo, Larry, and Curly put together.
Then we don't know a thing. But we're going to find out.
So you just told me they didn't start the process yet, but you really don't know.
According to what Ronnie told me, he said they didn't start the process yet.
What did Ronnie tell you?
He said they did not start the process yet.
Where is he?
He's out in the hall on the phone.
Out in the hall? All right, what did you learn on the phone? I'm taking over now.
Update.
What?
What did you learn on the phone just now?
I don't hear nothing.
Listen, just to talk to me. You hear me.
Right.
All right.
What did you learn on the phone just now?
Hold on.
Go ahead. Take that call.
Hello. Yeah.
Let me speak to that guy.
Okay. Okay. All right. No problem.
Steam the car, that's all.
Well, the car's in Yonkers. So what am I supposed to do now? Can you do it? Can you do it in Yonkers?
Do what?
Well, it's raining out. I know you got to do. It's got to be done inside.
Drive the car into a river. Tell him.
All right. Let me call you back. All right. I'll call you back.
What are those hot springs?
All right. What did you learn? What are you hearing? They probably poison gassed it already.
No, they didn't.
They're telling us they didn't.
They didn't.
How do you know?
They didn't touch the car.
How do you? That's even more disturbing.
No,
well,
they
I'm
weren't.
telling you, that's the way things work now.
Good.
Nobody does anything fast.
How do you know they didn't poison gas?
Could you please let me talk?
You start talking, I get crazy.
Please.
All right, let me hear what happened.
Here's what happened.
Go ahead.
When I dropped the car off yesterday,
right.
The guy said to me, if I would have got there earlier, they could have done it yesterday.
Right.
But they were going to do it first thing this morning.
Go ahead.
Okay. I just got off the phone with the guy from the bug company, Barry.
Yeah, Barry.
Barry got a hold of the guy, Mike, from
the
storage company where they were going to do it.
Were they going to pump the poison gas?
They're not doing it.
They're not doing it.
They're going to steam the car. Okay?
Now,
they're not going to do it. Barry's going to steam the car. Okay?
That's what I want.
All right, that's what's going to
And
happen.
after Barry steams the car, I will hire a company with a dog.
Okay.
To sniff that car.
I don't know how this became my fault.
Who said it's your fault?
No, because you're yelling at me.
I'm not yelling.
You.
I'm telling.
Dude, we discussed
when
this
you
with you.
hear poison gas, when someone says to you poison gas, get alarmed.
We discussed this with you yesterday when I was
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
I never heard poison gas. You never discussed it.
I said they were going to gas the car.
No, you didn't. You didn't, Ron.
All right.
You told me that they're doing a 24-hour process to make sure they get rid of the bugs.
Right. Well, now they're not. It's not.
But I never heard poison gas.
It's not being done. It's not being done.
Well, who told you poison gas?
The guy
at what point?
The guy at the place.
So how
where I dropped it off.
So you didn't tell me. Yeah, I heard it this morning about.
He said they were
going
to gas it. I didn't know it was some kind of poison gas. I didn't know what the fuck it was. What do I know? I'm not an exterminator.
I am.
Now I'm an exterminator too.
No, listen to me. Any word poison.
He
get
didn't
alarmed.
hear a word poison. That's what he's telling you.
He heard it. He told me this morning poison gas.
Where did
well, that's what the guy told me. Take the water. There was all the water bottles in the car.
Right.
So if a guy tells you take all the water bottles out of the car because they'll be no good anymore, they'll be destroyed. Yeah. What does that mean?
Here's what it means. If whatever you're doing is going to destroy a water bottle, a piece of plastic, what do you think it's going to do to a human being?
All right. So it's not.
That's what you're saying.
It's not being done. It's definitely not being done.
Who knows? Get up there and get that car back. Who knows what's being done?
It's not being.
You better
done.
have people sign an affidavit that no poison gas was released in that car. I want to know the truth.
It's not being done. The guy got a hold of him at his house
yesterday. Didn't they tell you the car would be ready today?
No.
When was the car going to be ready?
Not until sometime tomorrow.
Oh.
Why is it in Yonkers?
Because that's the place.
That's where the storage company is.
Oh.
Get Barry to get the car. Let him steam the car. It's enough.
All right, all right.
What did you say, Tim? What are you laughing about? You're the one who led him down the path. You know he's gullible.
Hey,
Gullible?
Right.
This is the guy who told me this on the phone, dude.
Don't listen to Tim.
No,
listen
it
to
wasn't
me.
Tim. It was the guy.
Howard is God. Remember that.
Dude,
and you'll never go wrong.
Dude, it wasn't Tim. It was the guy from the bug
Tim
company.
doesn't know a thing.
It wasn't Tim.
This is going to come as a big shock to everybody, but I'm not an expert in poison.
Right. No one is.
I said it wasn't Tim. It was the guy Barry told me.
Get that car. Well, I want you over with Barry now.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What were you guys arguing about in the hallway?
What were you two arguing about?
No, he was upset and I was upset. Nothing.
All right, look.
Everything's fine.
Ronnie, don't let them poison gas. Who knows what they're doing? No more poison gas, please. I'm begging you.
At this point, I don't know what was said. I don't know anything.
All right. Sit in the car the whole time, Ronnie.
You see what an interrogation leads to.
Yeah. I love interrogating these guys. All right, let me take a break.
50 different stories.
Did you hear what goes on in my world? 50 different things you hear.
Wow.
Tim, so did we rectify this?
Christ. Ronald and I have decided that we are
We're getting
no
out
longer...
of town. We're going on vacation together.
Ronnie, why did this get you so upset?
Come on, man.
Come on. No, seriously. Like, you haven't been this mad in a very long time.
Why does he get me upset? What are you kidding me?
You won't even talk to anyone.
Because I'm trying to get this straightened out, to get this process stopped. Is that all right with you?
And it's all straightened
I'm
out.
going to stop and talk to you. It's more important.
You still have to do this?
Guys, can I get a picture of the two of you together? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Hey, Ron, can I get a picture of you on the phone like you're yelling at someone? Just pull out your cell phone.
You'll do this, but you won't talk to me. Thanks, man.
Yes.
So what's the deal with the car? It's not being fumigated.
It's not being fumigated.
It's
It's
just
being steamed out. Yes.
And that will give the same effect?
I don't know. I don't want to know. It's being steamed out. No chemicals.
So what was the issue about?
Because it was gas.
Yeah.
Some kind of gas being blown into the car.
Did you run it by Howard?
He knew it was a process.
You said
I
he
didn't
did,
know
right?
at the time what kind of process it was. And when I got up there to drop the car off, the guy tells me they're going to put the car in this bubble thing and shoot this gas into it to kill the bugs, and it'll air out and it'll be fine. It would be no harm to humans or anything like that. That's what
So you just figured that Howard would be fine with it?
Well, he wanted the best process done, so that's what I told him to do. And that's what the guy from the bug company, this is the best process, okay? So...
You just thought you were doing the best job.
Exactly. Obviously not. And you get assholes like Joey Boots jumping on the bandwagon, that stupid ass.
Yeah, what's with him?
Please.
Just trying to get on the air?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, him and Hypercheric are going to ride around. Yeah. Good. I hope it gasses them out.
John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
On Monday's wrap-up show, I talked about two of my favorite comedians in the whole world. No, I'm not talking about Sal and Richard. I'm talking about Cheech and Chong.
The comedy duo that reunited and were the featured guest on today's show, and I'd be referring to Cheech and Chong.
Boy, I got to tell you, I don't know if it's an age thing, but for me, having Cheech and Chong on is like what it must have been like for my parents to see Martin and Lewis. I mean, they are such the quintessential
comedians of that kind for my age, not as a live act, but their records. And John and I were talking about how Richard had put up a bunch of sound bites of Cheech and Chong this morning, and we sort of laughed because I thought they were sort of the unfunnier ones of Cheech and Chong. And I think that Richard, who's such a huge fan of them, knows them more from the movies. And if you're older, you know them more from their records.
Right. There are definitely two types of Cheech and Chong fans. Gary and I were talking about like Sister Mary Elephant and the
Dave's Not Here
and the other radio clips. And Richard was put up movie stuff,
Right.
stuff from movies. But of course, Cheech and Chong is Richard's favorite comedy duo, or at least Richard was accused that it was his favorite for today.
Exactly. But, Richard, of course, wore a Cheech and Chong shirt, which was really funny. I was saying, I've been listening to Cheech and Chong, so I started getting into them so young that I got the album Big Bamboo, and I had no idea what the paper inside was for. It came with a giant rolling paper. I didn't even know what that was about.
If you don't know their earlier stuff, there's a thing called Cheech and Chong's Greatest Hit, HIT, and that's got a lot of their classic bits if you want to familiarize yourself with them.
The Yellow Album, Cheech and Chong, the Yellow Album, and Big Bamboo are maybe two of the funniest comedy records ever made.
Well, now joining us is Cheech and Chong's biggest fan, as evidenced by his iron-on T-shirt, Richard Christie. Richard, you've been accused of having too many favorites. Are you offended by that?
No. I mean, I like a lot of stuff. I'm sorry. I like a lot of things, and
but you have to your favorite really has to be narrowed down to like 11.
Okay, well, I mean, for me, the only other two guys, like comedy duo that could have came in that I really flipped out on would have been the McKenzie brothers. But I don't think they're going to get back together.
Richard hovers around my office when there's a guest that he really likes because he wants to go in, and I'd like to let him go in, but he's got to have something to say. So he went in to ask them if they were going to make another movie. That was a good question. Then he's hovering around my office, and he goes, should I go in and ask them if they feel ripped off by the McKenzie brothers? I was like, nobody cares, Richard. It's the McKenzie brothers.
John cares.
People in Canada don't give a shit.
I love the McKenzie brothers.
Oh, they're awesome. By the way, I do love the Cheech and Chong albums, too. I have all the albums. I have Big Bamboo with the rolling paper still in it, the huge rolling paper.
Do you think everything's cool between those two? There seems to be some kind of tension there.
I think that they sort of have it together more now. It's hard to tell. I mean, I don't know them, but they're not acting any different than when they were on our TV show in 1992. I mean, they're sort of like, they've been around, they've seen a lot. What are you going to tell them? But they seem to get along. I mean, here's the interesting thing. They came in, the two of them, and Cheech's girlfriend, is that? Fiance. And nobody else, no PR people. So they clearly like hang together. There was nobody, a PR person or anything.
Did the fiance just stroll in?
That was, that's a weird thing. When you watch it on Howard TV, we got to talk about this a lot. People feel very comfortable with the show. In other words, if you were on the Letterman show, you would go out on a Letterman show and you wouldn't bring, your grandmother, your fiance, an aunt, a good friend. But people bring people into the studio. So she caught me off guard. They just walked her into the studio. And it's uncomfortable to say, I've done it to people before where you put the hand up and say you have to wait here, because then while somebody's coming in and Howard's introducing them, there's that uncomfortable thing like, you're leaving them at the wall, at the Berlin Wall. You can come across, but you can't.
Lucky for you, though, she had a great accent, so she ended up being good on the radio.
The only reason I didn't mind her coming in because I knew we were going to get to her sooner or later anyway.
And Benji, did you sense any tension there?
Between Cheech and Chong?
Yeah.
To me, it seemed hyped. I didn't feel, but Gary says he feels it like...
No, I didn't say I felt any tension.
Oh, I thought you did.
No. I'm saying that they're two guys that have just been together a long time.
That's how I think. I think it's just like people here. They work together, and I think they're buddies, and they're work buddies.
All right, if you missed it, here's a little bit of Cheech and Chong talking to Howard.
You're telling me Tommy said to you, I'm not getting back together the Cheech and Chong thing unless my wife can open for us.
Well, not in so many words, but yeah.
But
Tommy,
has to travel with his wife.
You were anxious to get back together with Cheech all these years. You would have blown it just for your wife like that?
Oh, yeah.
Why? Is that fair to Cheech, though?
No, I don't care. Enter into it.
I don't
care about Cheech. Come on. My wife never left me. She stayed with me.
There's definitely some bitterness there.
Does his wife do stand-up or sing? What does she do to
I don't know.
I wasn't sure. Oh, no, I think Cheech said that she has some chops, but I wasn't sure if it was singing or
and she's
comedy.
in some of their movies. She's really funny. She's in Corsican Brothers. She's in a movie Chong did called Far Out Man, after they Cheech and Chong broke up. But she's funny in the movies, so I'm sure she's probably funny on stage.
But you'll agree that's a bizarre rider to have the wife do 20 or 30 minutes before any performance.
It's totally bizarre writer to have, unless your name's Jackie Martling.
But if you're a fan, if you're a big fan of Cheech and Chong, I think you might get a kick out of that for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm. But inevitably she has to have talent, or people aren't going to put up for that. And nobody's ever emailed me and said, "Oh my God, whoever opened sucks." So she must be good at whatever it is she does.
By the way, did you guys notice too? Like Chong was breathing really heavy.
Yeah.
I was thinking that the pot smoking must be catching up. Or
Well, first of all, I was shocked to find out that I knew they were older. I was shocked to find out that he's 70.
Yeah, 70 years old.
I mean, well, yeah, he was in his mid or late 30s when they got really big, I think, because he had a big musical career before too.
Yeah, I thought that was weird. The question that I asked him about that movie with Eric Roberts, he sort of brushed it off like it was no big deal. That was a movie that just came over the transom, he said. But everybody who's a fan, like Richard, I bounced it off of Richard first. We both saw that as a Cheech and Chong movie without Chong, with the guy stepping in for Chong. But I guess Chong didn't seem to care.
Yeah, and I thought it was not ironic, but surprising that it was the music that brought them back together, not the comedy. Now, how can some people are saying in the back, how can you be a big Cheech and Chong fan without ever getting stoned? Like, I know weed just isn't your thing.
Well, it was kind of a thing where in high school and junior high, me and my best friend Scott, we kind of modeled our lives after Cheech and Chong. That was our idols. We'd get together at his dad's house every weekend, watch Cheech and Chong movies and watch Strange Brew. We also idolized the McKenzie brothers. And we always said, when we graduate high school, we're going to move to East L.A., we're going to get a house just like in Cheech and Chong's next movie, and just live the lives of Cheech and Chong. We just admired them so much, and it wasn't even about pot. It was just they had so much fun, and they were such cool guys.
But you admired them so much, and you're moving and all this other stuff. You're telling me you never tried to get high based on everything that they've done?
I did. In high school, I dabbled in grass a little bit, and just...
What is this, Dragnet? I dabbled in grass?
And the only fun I ever had on it, because it just made me sleepy, and made me cough. But one time a friend of mine had a black light and his teeth were green, and I laughed for about an hour at that. But other than that, it didn't do much. Yeah, it looked like Gary, but it didn't do much for me.
Hey, it's Sal, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show, we discussed me finally going out to dinner with the great Howard Stern. And I promise you, I'm going to be on my best behavior. So check it out.
We should start off with the hot topic in the office, and that's this dinner that Howard proposed. And if you didn't hear it, I'll set it up. Beth apparently got invited to a birthday party, but it's a girls' night out, which Howard took offense to, I guess. And so to retaliate, he decided to have a night out with the guys, but he didn't want it to be the typical crew that he goes out with. He said he wanted to reward some of the people who work here.
Right.
So he immediately asked Artie, and then they sort of picked and chose and went through almost everybody on the staff with a couple of exceptions.
Well, let me ask you a question. Originally, it didn't start out with rewarding people here. Originally, it started out with putting a crew together that would make Beth jealous.
Correct.
And that didn't work.
Correct.
Artie and Tim Sabean weren't cutting it.
Right.
So then it went to, okay, so let's reward some of the people here who don't usually get to go out.
Well, I think JD was always part of the mix,
right?
Regardless of whatever the makeup was. But he went through everybody with a couple notable exceptions. One is Scott, the engineer, who was very upset at not being included and said he's permanently on the do not invite list. But the other person who didn't get any consideration, Gary, was you.
Yes, I did notice that. Well, Howard brushed it off quickly, and he goes, Gary gets invited to a lot of stuff, which is true, which is fine. And if you were being true to what you were doing for this dinner, I'd feel fine. But Artie gets to go to everything. So in other words, Artie's immediately a slam dunk to go. And then Fred, who works in the studio, is going. And then all of a sudden Benji's going. And then I realize I'm the only person that works in the studio that's not going.
Was that an out of sight, out of mind kind of thing?
No, because my name came up a couple of times. Howard's like, Gary gets to go to enough stuff.
And do you think that's fair?
Well, it's fair if he were going to take out Richard and Sal and Will and Jason, then it's fair. But I'm not, listen, fair, I won't say fair or not fair because it's not that big a deal. And I'm also out of town on Thursday night anyway because I'm going to Vegas. But, don't use the I'm going to reward some people card and then immediately invite Artie and Fred.
Right, but you still would have, I'm sure you
It's always nice to be considered.
Right, you want the opportunity to say no.
Again, I don't mind it as much because I get invited to a lot of stuff. But I know that this is always a great bit for the show because it really shows you your standing in the organization. I know there's people that sit out there waiting for their name to come by, and it comes by, and depending on how much consideration they get, it's telling.
Now, Benji, you were in, you were out. Are you in the final crew?
I don't know. And it does, I said I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But I do, but I hate that I give a fuck.
But why? But it's human nature. Of course you care.
Because it's completely he has the velvet rope. It's just a popularity thing.
Right, so you want to be popular. What's wrong with that?
I don't like that aspect. I wish I could be above that and not give a fuck about that.
What are you, Gandhi?
I don't know.
I think everybody wants to be included to a certain extent.
Yeah, but you shouldn't. Beyond the fact of one, the popularity, two, it has like political influence at work. I'm not any more attracted to going out with Howard than I am like going out with like a night out with JD or anyone here. I'd like to get to know a lot of people better on like a one-on-one type thing. And I hate that I give a fuck about the popularity at the moment.
Okay, now a surprise choice was Sal, and Sal actually turned down an opportunity originally when Howard was talking about bringing Richard. Sal was like, "No, it's okay. Richard can go. I'm cool." But Sal, you did get invited.
Congratulations! It's going to send you on a spending spree at Bumble, whatever, where you get
Bumble and Bumble,
where you get your cosmetics.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a second. But were you surprised that you got the invite?
Yeah, I guess I was. Because he's made it perfectly clear every day that he does not want me at any private event with him.
Well, no. He didn't say he doesn't want you.
Well,
at any
no.
private
After
event.
the wedding, he said it. He said his birthday came up, and Robin said, "Would I be there?" He says, "No, Sal will not be at anything, any events in the future." And I know he jokes around about that, and that's fine.
I think you're better suited to an all-male outing.
Well,
I
don't know.
I think when there's couples involved and there's more of a classy event, I think there's more of a fear that you might do something weird.
Yeah. Well, is this going to be classy or?
Well. Yeah, it's going to be a nice restaurant.
All right.
So
hey, can I ask you? I heard a story about you. I wonder if it's true. Is it true that you went to a nice restaurant with Jason and the guys, and you took a piece of ketchup and put it on your forehead and started imitating the Indian waiter?
Ketchup? I don't remember
or
that.
Mustard or something.
No, I think we were at Del Frisco, and I put the napkin. I made a turban around my head, but I had a few in me, and it was just a joke.
Right. So could something like that happen?
No, not around Howard.
Everything's just a joke.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna. Yeah, you know what I'll do? Maybe I'll get some ketchup and make a Hitler mustache and do Hail Hitler. In front of
Was there
Howard
like an
all
Indian
night.
waiter?
That's not what I will do.
What was there
do?
like an Indian in the vicinity that you were kind of?
No, I don't recall.
I remember. He was just being stupid.
Yeah, we were just having fun. I mean, it's just so funny how in a private environment it's so funny, but in front of these microphones, it's all of a sudden the worst possible thing, the most unethical, the most ridiculous, the most racist, the most awful thing in the world. Yet these same people, these great people that I love around me in that same environment, are laughing their balls off at that moment.
Who besides you do you know that does stuff like that?
My Uncle Don.
Okay. but I mean, in other words, like, Jason.
And he doesn't have to go to a radio show in the morning and explain why he used a certain word in a certain way. You know what I mean? He's got the free pass. He's got it made.
What's the free pass?
The free pass is you could do stuff without getting your balls broken by people who really do find it entertaining, but said, "Hey, you know what? This could be kind of fun by giving this guy a dig and breaking his balls."
Sal, you said
I know it's one ball breaking environment, but sometimes things go a little too far.
You said something very telling just before. You said, "No, I know what I'm going to do. I won't do that." What is? You have it planned out in your head how you're going to act at this thing already?
I'm going to act like a civil human being. I'm going to sit down.
But that's not you.
Yeah, it is.
No, I mean,
at Will's wedding, I was a civil human
But I
being.
mean, you want to have fun. I'm not saying you have to be uncivilized. Can you have fun and still control yourself from doing something wacky? Because you don't want to go there and sit on your hands, right?
No.
I mean, it's a fun night. Like, it's you and
I don't listen. Howard's definition of fun off the air versus fun on the air are two totally
what do you
different
mean?
things. Off the air, Howard likes to relax. So I'm gonna go with the flow of the table, like anything else. If a bunch of guys are there and it's a quiet, calm night where a good conversation is being engaged, that's what I'll go with. I'm not gonna go there and start slapping my balls in the ice water. I'm just gonna have a nice time. And I also know, that this is Howard's invitation. So let Howard decide. He's the host of the dinner. So I'll let him decide. How the flow should go. I'm going to shut my mouth and have a nice time with Howard. That's basically it.
How many guys have to put the dot in their head before you do?
4 or 5 if they want. If I went out to dinner one time with Howard when we first started working here, Richard and myself, We had a phenomenal dinner. We had a really, really great time, and and some great ideas came out of that dinner as well. And
but that was early on. That was pre your antics. You know what I mean? In other words,
yes.
You were on sort of like on your best behavior.
Yeah. And look, this is a dinner. I mean, we're not going to Ringling Brothers. We're going to sit down, take out a knife and fork, put it in your mouth, talk a little bit, have a few laughs, and go home like gentlemen. That's the night.
Why did you suggest going out to get a couple dances afterwards?
Because we're men. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying there is. I just want to know what prompted you to, why suggest that?
Why not? Why not?
Well, I thought you were going to follow Howard's lead on the night. You know Howard's not going to do that.
Well, you never know. You get a couple of drinks in you, all of a sudden you start thinking differently. You know, the road to hell was paved with bad intentions, my friend, and bad intentions are created by alcohol.
I thought the road was paved with good intentions.
Oh, was it?
There's two roads.
Not Sal's.
Well, no, whatever the case. However it goes, we're paving a road to Rick's. That's all I know.
Hey, on Wednesday's wrap-up show, we talked about Robin's sex life, or lack thereof, and somebody posed the question, who would you rather bang, Lisa G or Robin? I picked Robin, personally, because she looks way more experienced than Lisa, and I have a feeling she could teach me some new things, but quite frankly, I don't think I am anywhere near man enough for her. I think she would laugh at me and kick me out of her bed. So, check it out.
We should start off with the news person of the show, Robin Quivers, and her many, apparently, or her current young love. And as you said, Garrett, it's sort of chipping away, and Robin is starting to give up more and more about what's going on with this guy.
It's a process. It is a process. It's like getting, a big piece of clay, and we're trying to develop it into the Michelangelo's David. But Howard's great at getting stuff. And Robin, listen, Robin's not stupid. She works on the show, and she realizes, as time goes on, she's sort of got to give it up. But as time goes on, the relationship becomes more interesting.
Now, she was in denial about some sex stuff, right, Jason? Like, what's the deal with that?
Well, Gary had brought up the point that she had said, multiple times on the air that she was looking to date a younger guy when she broke up with Mr. X. And, so we looked it up in the log, and there's certainly many occasions where she was talking about how she wanted, someone really young, someone inappropriately young. She did flat out say, I want to bang someone inappropriately.
And Robin's
so now she's clinging to that.
She's playing this very wisely. She said, I said I want to date a young guy. I never said I wanted to bang a young guy.
What's the truth?
Well, no, but we just want to listen. Robin
is not looking to hold hands with a young dude. Okay, I mean, what's the point of hanging out with a 20-year-old dude? What, you want to get to know him? I don't think so.
Robin's, in the grand scheme of the young old thing, Robin's a relatively young woman. It's not like she's 80 and she's looking to have arm candy on her arm. She's fucking looking good, and she's still got needs. Whatever you want to call them.
All right, so those needs get fulfilled, let's say, or don't they get fulfilled? Like, does she keep coming back for more? Is that what's going on here?
Coming back for more why?
Well, being with whoever she is with now, or, she speculated on that a long time ago.
Robin clearly doesn't like to talk about her sex life.
Which is awesome.
Because, it took her like 7 months to admit that she slept with Jimmy Florentine, and I'm still not 100% sure if she admitted she slept with Jimmy Florentine.
I don't think she ever admitted that.
Yeah, so here's the deal. Robin is a beautiful, sexy woman. She is banging. She's not dating a guy and not banging, and I'll just leave it at that.
No, but I think that Robin probably is having relations with the guy, but she doesn't see it as banging. See, that's the difference.
What do you mean?
In other words, she's dating a gentleman that she's sleeping with, possibly making love with, but she's not banging a guy.
That was my terminology.
So you're just saying she doesn't call it banging, but
right.
I can believe she's not having intercourse with him yet.
This guy, yes. Possible, depending, because she said they've only been on 2 or 3 days.
Other guys know?
I'm saying that Robin is acting like she's a virgin. Not acting. She doesn't want to talk about her sex life. I believe that in the 2.5 years since she's been broken up with Mr. X, I'm sure she's had sex. I hope she's had sex. But she's just not talking about it.
See, that's what I like, the fact that Robin isn't willing to talk about her sex life. If Robin was one of those women, like if she came on and she wanted to give us every detail every time, it would get sort of boring quickly. I love that you got to pull it out of her, and I love that she doesn't want to just give it up.
I agree, but to a point, when she's dating Jim Florentine for 8 months and still won't admit she's having sex with him, it's just annoying. Look.
I look at Robin more like a sister. You know what I mean? And
she's everybody's sister.
No, I really do. I look at Robin like a sister.
But
such an asshole.
She's a sister, of course. That's a bad example.
Quiet. I look at Robin more like a sister, and while I do understand that my sister is grown and does have sex, I don't want to know every dirty detail, and I don't want to think my sister's a whore. So I love the way Robin handles it on the air.
I don't look at Robin as a sister, so I'd like to hear all the sexy details.
Are you into Robin?
Am I into Robin?
Yeah.
She's very attractive, and she's very sexual. You know, Howard was talking on the other day that there's some chicks that even though they're pretty, they're not sexual. Robin is sexual. Like, Robin definitely has a sexual vibe from her. So when I look at her, I don't think of her as non-sexual like a sister. I look at her as a sexual person. Absolutely.
Have you ever fantasized about her?
No. That's the truth.
Never?
I tell you. No, never have.
Just don't say anything, Sal.
I've never fantasized Jace, that's hard to believe you're sexually attracted to her then.
Look, I'm not. No. I think you're missing my point. I'm not saying that I'm sitting here jonesing over Robin. What I'm saying is that she is a sexual person. I don't look at her like my sister. Doesn't mean I'm going home and jerking off to her either. I just think that she, especially now with her weight loss and her new outfits and everything, she's been looking very good. She's clearly a sexual being, and so Gary says he looks at her like a sister. When